So welcome on back to TK's Garage. So I'm sure you've seen Car and Driver, and I know OC Motivator did a video. I think Racer X did a video. A bunch of people have done videos on this already. And I apologize for taking, the last couple of days only publishing a couple of videos, but I had other stuff that was pressing that needed to happen. And when you're traveling on the road, it's not like I can sit down, set up my studio, and knock out 5 videos. So, the Dodge Charger Scat Pack, 6-pack, Jesus. Why is it being delayed? A lot of people are thinking it's because of tariffs. A lot of people are thinking it's because of how much it's going to cost to import and the starting price, but that's not it. There are multiple mules out on the road now, okay, including 5 V8 models. Pilots, as they call them. The problem is, you want to guess what the problem is? I'm willing to bet that you're already screaming in the comments that the Hurricane is a disaster and they keep breaking. If you guessed that, you would be correct. A ton of the test vehicles from Stellantis with the inline 6 Hurricane are having, you could say it, I'm sure you're going to finish the sentence before I can get there, overheating issues. They're having bricking issues. Now, that's interesting, especially where it's not an electric vehicle. How would it brick? Well, some of the issues that the electric vehicle's having after the recent update that fixed everything, it's causing the computer to kill itself. I don't even know if I can say that. Unalive itself. The computer is breaking, which is making the vehicle undrivable. I'm sure you saw the post over, was it at the Drive or whatever, that had one of the 6-packs on a tow truck in Detroit. That is happening because these cars are breaking. Now, there's not a ton of these vehicles already built or made, right? So, this is the problem. When over 40% of your pilot vehicles or your test vehicles, mules, whatever you want to call them, are breaking, and this is your gas version, yeah, they're not rushing that to market. They wanted to have it out for the summer because sales suck right now. They absolutely suck. So they're accelerating everything at Ram. Sport editions, all of that crap at Ram, they're accelerating, hoping they'll get some of the performance people that used to be Dodge, that were on top of Dodge, to come over to Ram and get a truck that might be fast and, might be able to pull some of the same numbers that a 392 Scat Pack Charger or Challenger could do. I don't know if that's going to translate. I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, they're saying that this is going to come later in the year. They don't give a specific time. According to my sources, the Charger 6-pack will not see the light of day until December. And that's if they're able to do what they're trying to do now, which is rebuild the software from the ground up. They have a specific team at CTC right now trying to address this. And it's just cleaning up more of the mess left behind by that retard Carlos Tavares. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I'm just going to be honest. And I think, remember I told you guys this, that they were saying that the Hemi might not come to the Charger and it may only go to the Cuda. Now that information that we got from that source makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it make a lot more sense? Because they're having so many issues with the Charger. And here's the thing. Most of the pilot cars or mule cars that have had issues have been Hurricanes with the Charger. The 2 that have been seen on public roads that people have said they heard the sound of the V8 in those cars. Well, guess how many of the V8s have broke? Oh, that's right. None. More on the V8 and some of those coming down the line in Sterling Heights Assembly later today. There'll be a video on that. But yeah, I am beyond shocked at the issues that are going on with with the Hurricanes. And at this point, I know Stellantis invested a lot of money in that engine and that platform and that electrical architecture. But at some point, you got to say, all right, this shit ain't working, and go back. Now, I know you're going to say it sounds dumb to go backwards, right? I'm willing to bet they could make the current screens, the displays and all that stuff, work with the older PCMs and the older architecture. I'm sure they could figure that out at CTC. They'd have at least a reliable system that would work, drive unit wise, all of that stuff. But if they don't get it done, if they try to, I don't think they're going to be able to rebuild the software from the ground up to be able to flash and update and fix these cars before the end of the year. And if we have shitty sales quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, we might be looking at bankruptcy. Now, we know that the new CEO is coming in here probably in the next 2 weeks, and they're going to cut brands. One of those brands, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that, is Chrysler. As much as you guys don't want to hear that, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. And Christine Fuel is definitely on her way out. That's a separate video. I'll talk to you guys about that. But, yeah, it sucks. The six-pack, as a BMW guy that likes, insanely boosted inline sixes, my 540 was a B58 boosted like crazy. It was fast, man. That car could put out 650 horsepower easy. You know what I'm saying? And the Chargers would have been able to do that. It's just that Hurricane engine, I think, got rushed, right? Like, they did invest a lot of money into the R&D on it, but they rushed it. And Tavares with his subpar parts and cheap plastics. When you start doing stuff like that, you're going to have problems. And lo and behold, they had problems. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is this the end? I don't know if they're going to cancel the Charger completely. I'm willing to bet if these leases and sales don't pick up at all on the Scat Pack EVs going through quarter 2, that they could cancel the Scat Pack EV too. I could see that happening. And the 6-pack may never see the light of day. They could just end the Charger program and move forward with the CUDA, fresh slate, no issues, V8s, V6s, and maybe they even have an electric version of the car. I don't know. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hopefully they get it fixed. If they don't, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for Stellantis. And it possibly could be good. It could possibly be good for Stellantis in terms of, or good for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in terms of them not existing anymore. Because, Stellantis not existing, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram being bought by somebody else and being brought back to America. I'd love to see that, 100%. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.